instantly puts a smile on your face.
Oh, yeah.
It's Throwback Thursday, everybody, and this morning it's all about what we loved watching on Saturday mornings.
We took a poll and whittled it down to our 6 favorites, starting with my personal favorite. Can you recognize him? Underdog, speed of lightning, roar of thunder, riding on a ride of thunder. Underdog. He ran from 1964 to 1973, and it makes me smile every time I see him.
Enjoyed that too.
Underdog.
Maybe the best song ever.
I agree. Okay, moving a little ahead into the future, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, our favorite space age family, the Jetsons, were the first to bring us those flying cars and glass-domed houses. In the 1960s, had some pretty far-out ideas about how life would be in the year 2062, from how our food was made, I love that, to how we brushed our teeth. But the one thing they did get right, for sure, so far, was the flat-screen TV. Check it out. That puts us only 40 years away from the flying car.
Can't wait. All right, and that brings us to your favorite childhood cartoon, John.
Bugs Bunny and Friends.
Who
to me,
didn't
it's
like
like the
that?
holy grail of cartoons, particularly when that Wascally Wabbit was teamed up with Daffy Duck in this classic scene, both trying to talk themselves out of getting hunted by none other than Elmer Fudd. And here is something you might not know about Bugs. During World War II, the U.S. Marine Corps made him an honorary Marine Master Sergeant.
Wow, they haven't done that to a lot of people in their 200-year history, by the way.
Not too many. Love that one. By the time the 70s rolled around, kids were getting a little more sophisticated.
That's right. The stage was set for a brand new kind of cartoon, complete with a rock and roll soundtrack, a lovable dog, and a cast of characters just about every kid could relate to. So, who were you on Scooby-Doo?
Well, during an unfortunate 2-year period in high school, I think it was like Shaggy, if you know what I mean. Looking for Scooby snacks.
Always on the hunt.
Who were you?
I don't know, but somebody said Daphne, which I think it's a compliment.
There
Thank
you go. All right, the 80s brought us a whole new breed of cartoon characters.
They were tiny and they were cute and they were blue. Enter the Smurfs. Believe it or not, a little known fact about the Smurfs here for you. They weren't created in America. They were actually created in Belgium, and they first appeared in a comic strip in 1958.
Really?
Wow, there's Papa Smurf. And rounding out our top throwback cartoons, a lovable group of babies wise beyond their years.
The 1990s bringing us the Rugrats, Tommy Pickles, Chucky Finster, those adorable twins, Phil and Lil DeVille. Who could we ever forget that scheming little girl, Angelica? Little known fact about the Rugrats, they have their own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Do they now?
They do indeed.
I do remember the Rugrats pretty well. The 1990s, I was in my teens, so it wasn't like a thing that I watched regularly.
But yeah, I checked it out every now and then.
But it was one of those very adult cartoons that made a lot of sense to people who weren't kids anymore.
So many of these cartoons are actually way smarter. They work on so many levels. All right, it brings us to our question of the day, the Facebook question. More than 600 of you already weighed in on this. What was your favorite childhood cartoon?
We've given you our answers and we want to hear yours. Now, you were telling me that you actually have a new favorite.
SpongeBob SquarePants, which has been on for a while, but you know, now that I have a kid, I sit on the couch and we watch SpongeBob a lot. I love that cartoon.
And Alexa growing up kind of introduced you to all the new cartoons, right?
Absolutely.
So you know all about some of the newer stuff.
We are rock solid. I do, but we are rock solid in SpongeBob house.
You still watch SpongeBob?
That's the one. Now you're going to learn all your new cartoons because your baby's going to be what, 1?
He's going to be 1 in a little while. We already do Mickey Mouse quite a lot, and Mickey Mouse in his clubhouse. It's a lot of fun.
You work for Disney, so that's a good cartoon.
Oh, yes, I love it. I still prefer Underdog, though.